Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list, the Trump administration says it will partially fund SNAP benefits. This following a lapse at the beginning of the month amid the government shutdown. Now, the announcement from the Trump administration comes after 2 judges issued ruling requiring it to keep the program running. Now, the program serves about 1 in 8 Americans. It costs more than $8 billion per month. However, the emergency fund, the government says it will zap into only has around $4.5 billion, creating more uncertainty as the government shutdown continues. It was also not clear exactly how much beneficiaries will receive or when those benefits would arrive. And originally, the U.S. Department of Agriculture planned to freeze payments to the program starting November 1st because of the shutdown. So local groups then started to step up. And today, one Lenoir City church is helping families who are left wondering just how to put food on the table. First Baptist Church is handing out bags of food, everything from pasta and canned goods to milk and fresh items. The idea here started Wednesday night during a Bible study when Myron Mullins mentioned just how many in the community were losing SNAP benefits. The next morning, a member of the group called to say he'd ordered a semi-truck full of food from Costco, and that sparked a community-wide effort. Within days, donations poured in, and now hundreds of families are lining up with their SNAP cards and photo IDs to receive food.
You see the defensiveness just kind of drop. And I just talked to a mom that said, can I get extra milk? I have 4 kids. And I said, you tell them Myron said how much milk you need to give you that. But it's just been awesome to see tears, to see hope, to see gratefulness.
Mullins tells 6 News the distribution is open to anyone in East Tennessee, not just those in Lenoir City. The church plans to hold another event on Thursday. Organizations across East Tennessee working to make sure every family has food on the table. The United Way and Second Harvest are working in tandem to make sure shelves are stocked and are ready. The United Way is directing volunteers and donations to partner organizations here in East Tennessee. Second Harvest CEO Elaine Streno says that volunteers are already working to feed their neighbors.
We've had a lot more volunteers. We've had people that have emailed us and called us. We're packing food boxes. We're trying to pack food boxes to get more food out to our partners.
Those looking to donate can go to donate.secondharvest.org or sign up to help out at volunteertn.org. Meanwhile, the city of Knoxville is helping to give us a sense of the local need for food resources during the government shutdown. The city says the call volume at East Tennessee 211 is up 21% when compared to this time last year. Also, requests for food resources right now are higher than rental assistance for the first time since 2018. And 6 News is on your side during this time, helping to connect your family to food resources across East Tennessee. And we've got a full list of food distribution sites on our website at WATE.com. All right, next on the 7 tonight, the Knoxville community is gathering to honor Lieutenant Gordon Gwathney, a KPD veteran who died last month on a hunting trip in North Dakota. The receiving of friends wrapped up just a little while ago at Seymour Baptist Church. There has been an outpouring of support for Gwathney since his death back on October 26th. Well, the Sevier County native has served with KPD since 1997 and achieved the rank of lieutenant in 2010. He spent most of his career on patrol in East Knoxville, where he was known affectionately by the community as Officer G. And he was also the first ever school resource officer at Austin East High School. He was named KPD's Officer of the Year in 2013. The funeral service should be starting any minute now. Gwathney's family, fellow law enforcement, and members of the public expected to attend. And we'll have a recap for you coming up tonight at 11 o'clock. Next on the 7, a Cocke County lawyer has been charged with public intoxication. This after court records say she arrived at the jail to speak with an inmate while intoxicated yesterday. Now, paperwork shows that Charlotte Lee Brock arrived at the Cocke County Jail Annex in Dandridge on Sunday to talk with an inmate. Now remember, the Cocke County Jail itself in Newport was damaged by Helene. We're told Lee Brock was unsteady on her feet and fell into a wall. A Dandridge police sergeant also reported that she had slurred speech and dilated pupils. Lee Brock was taken to the Jefferson County Justice Center. She is scheduled to appear in court on November 20th. By the way, the Tennessee Bar Association says she was previously censured in 2023 after pleading guilty to disorderly conduct. Next on the 7 tonight, an Oklahoma man facing charges after Maryville police say he stole medical equipment from an East Tennessee hospital. Troy Bowen is charged with theft of property over $250,000. An affidavit obtained by 6 News says he stole from Blunt Memorial Hospital back in May. The affidavit says he then sold the medical equipment to a medical refurbishment company. Bowen was arrested in August and his bond was set at $250,000. His case was bound over to a grand jury after a preliminary hearing at the end of October. Endoscopes, by the way, what he stole are a flexible tube with a light and camera attached to it. It's used by medical professionals to take pictures or videos inside someone's body. And the Cleveland Clinic says common procedures that use endoscopes include colonoscopy, upper endoscopy, and laparoscopy. Well, next on the 7, one of Google's AI chatbots taken down today after Senator Blackburn says it made up a story of sexual misconduct. In a Commerce Committee hearing Friday, Senator Blackburn offered up examples of the bot Gemma fabricating sexual misconduct claims against conservative activist Ravi Starbuck. And when Blackburn's staff asked Gemma if the senator defended Starbuck, she claims Gemma made up articles to offer as evidence that she did. Now, Blackburn on Friday accused Google of anti-conservative bias and took Google Vice President Markham Erickson to task for the bot's performance.
Totally false. All of it is false. So why don't you tell me how you are scraping data and training these LLMs that they would come up with not a 1 degree but a 2 degree complete falsehood?
The way we train our LLMs is to train on publicly available information.
It's not publicly available, sir, because it is fake news.
After Gemma was taken down, Google sent a statement saying, quote, "We've now seen reports of non-developers trying to use Gemma in AI Studio and ask it factual questions. We never intended this to be a consumer tool or model or to be used this way," end quote.